The whole the whole is a question. Wow.
All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? Can you guys hear me? Those on the live streams, can you guys hear me? 1 2 1 2. Please mute your audios if you joined. Kindly mute your audios. Let's get it. All right. So today is FOMC. FOMC. When we say FOMC, basically we are talking about the Feds, right? They will normally release a report about, the economy and the inflation rate. And last week we had, um, I think last week we had a news. I've forgotten the news. What was it? Those are my lives. We did it on Saturday. We had a news on Friday last week. We had a news, I think, on the third. Yes, was it the NFP? Yes, we had the NFP. No, no, I don't think it was CPI. Yes, we had the CPI. That's the inflation news. So we're having the Fed news. Now FOMC. I'm not going to talk much about it, because we don't have time. I just want us to, trade together. Normally, if you are trading FOMC, right, what you want to do is you want to await the news to come. Listen, NFPs you can trade before the news comes. CPI you can trade before the news comes. Interest rate you can trade before the news comes. But when it comes to um, FOMC, right, you have to wait for the news to come. Or best of all, use buy stops and sell stops, right? Normally use buy stops and sell stops. So today we are going to use the buy stops and the sell stops. I'm already in the gold sales. I think I posted that on the free Telegram page. You're already in profit. Markets are about to retest this whole level, right? This whole the MA. I think there will be a breakout. We should see gold, retest 1806. Maybe, probably we should see gold, retest 1806. I didn't make any setups, right? I didn't make any setups, so I'll just go through your messages. Just let me help you, kind of analyze a pair. right? So that we are going to trade together. So DXY is very bullish, but I think it should break. This is a fake out. I see this to be a fake out just to come fill the gap here. So DXY to me is still bearish. We are likely to see DXY fall again in the next, I think, 20-30 minutes. We are likely to see DXY fall again. So I'm still in gold sales. That's the first trade. If you missed this trade, don't stake it. If you took your profits, too, congrats. So my first trade for FOMC would be NAS 100, right? NAS 100. Why am I saying NAS 100? For NAS 100, we had a break. Price has been consolidating for some time now. Let me try to mute this. Price has been consolidating for some time now. You can see this, price has been consolidating for some time now. We are only awaiting a breakout, and I'm anticipating a breakout to the upside on NAS 100, right? If we can have a retest to the upside, we would possibly see NAS 100 reach this level, 950 probably today, and I think I'm expecting 500 points today from the FOMC news, right? So for our first trade, instead of us taking sells on Nasdaq, I told you guys to close the NAS positions, right? We are going to be doing this. We are going to rather be taking a buy stops, right? You are rather going to be taking a buy stops. But before you even continue, let's like the video. Come on, guys. We're almost 400 people here and just 50 likes. Let's turn these likes to 200 likes before we continue anything here. Let's do it. If you just join, like. If you just joined, like. Let's get at least 200 likes, 200 likes, then we continue. News will come in 40 minutes. News will come in 40 minutes. Yes. News will come in 40 minutes. So NAS 100, my first trade, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be looking for buy stops. I'm going to be using buy stops like I said. I'm going to be using buy stops like I said. At what price? So first trade would be NAS buys, buy stops on NAS 100. Buy stops at 11,570. Right, that will be our first trade. Buy stops at 11,570. Can you please allow me to record down? There's no need of you recording. There's like me giving signals online, there's no need of you recording. First trade, buy stops on NAS 100 at 11,570. Why? Because you have a major resistance here. Look at this. We have a major resistance. Like I said, price has been consolidating, right? The reason why I told you guys to close the first trade was because of this. Price, couldn't break above this. Though I was expecting a breakout, price couldn't break out, so we had to cancel the whole order and kind of reset. So first trade, buy stops above on NAS 100, and our TPs would be this, because even look at NAS 100 here from the picture of the 4-hour time frame, you can see price is respecting the trend line here. I wouldn't be surprised if price kind of come to this level again, or come to this area again, somewhere here, 12.50 in the long run. But I'm expecting buys up to this whole zone. At least there should be some buys to this whole level, buys to at least 12,090 on NAS 100 today. That was going to be my first trade. Buy stops on NAS 100. TP is open. Let me put TP open. Where would our stop loss be? Our stop loss would be below the moving average, because if price fails to break above this whole level, we would see a break a failed breakout and price would come to this level. So would be taking sales somewhere here, right? I'll be taking my stop loss should be somewhere here on as 100, somewhere here 420 probably. Very very tight stop loss. Since it's a swing trade, you can, if it's activates, right, and price kind of wants to fake us out, we will just readjust the stop loss. But for now, let's use the stop loss, right? TP is open. Like I said, TP is open. So stop loss on NAS 100 this week has been, I don't know, I haven't really felt like trading, I haven't really felt like I'm in my zone, right? I haven't felt like I'm in my zone. So that'll be the stop loss on NAS 100. Yeah. That'll be the first stop loss on NAS 100. Well, where would our TP be? The news comes in 30 minutes. So the guy asking, when is the news coming? It comes in 30 minutes. Yeah. Good. So that's going to be our first trade, NAS 100. TP is open. Let me know the pairs you guys want us to trade to. Just let me know the pairs you guys want us to trade to. All right, let me know the pairs you guys want us to trade to. I think we should put this. I think TP1 should be somewhere here, 600. TP2 should be somewhere here, and the rest would run. So let's see if we can make this, on the live streams today.
Boss, please, Forex space.
Pardon. Just give me a pair. I would help you analyze it. Just give me a pair quickly. I'll help you analyze it.
EU.
Euro USD. Okay, I'm coming.
EU.
All right. So same buyers on US30. US30 has been consolidating too for the past days. I think for 4 days now has been consolidating. So if you've been a swing kind of trader, you would be losing a lot of money here because price, has been, moving to the upside, downside. It has been consolidating, right? So we are expecting a kind of breakout. Price broke out, came for the rate test. This was what I was expecting. I was expecting a rate test off on the moving average, then we'll see a breakout above. But for US30, I want to see a clear breakout. I don't want to take the trade now. I want to see a clear breakout. So I would put my my buy stops on US30. I think I'll take US30 trade later, a bit later, right? I'll take US30 trade a bit later, not now. I'll take US30 trade a bit later, not now. I'm waiting on US30. Now let's go talk about EU. Let's talk about EU, Euro USD, what's happening? Okay, so price is having, I think Euro USD should also buy. Euro USD should buy, but you need to, like I said, FOMC. Listen, whenever you're trading FOMC, you don't want to be using market order. You always want to be using price buy stops, right? Buy stops. So if I'm taking this trade, I would be doing this. This would be my whole bias, right? I'll be looking at the 1 hour time frame. I'll be waiting for this candle to close. Maybe put a buy stop somewhere here, right? Maybe do something like this. Put a buy stops here. Why? Because price has retested around this area for quite some time. So if price could break above this, we would see a kind of pull bullish move to the upside. So I wouldn't be surprised seeing EU also buying, right? So but use buy stops. Just look at the chart and use buy stops. Just look at the chart and use buy stops. If this candle fails to, that means it's going to be a bearish move. Never trade FOMC with markets, kind of markets without a market structure, I mean, right? Never do that. Never do that. Never ever. GU2, yes, I'm bullish on GU2. Likely we should see some buys to the upside on GU2. USD CAD should be bearish. It should be bearish. I see sells on USD CAD. It should be bearish. Uptrend, series of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, but we see a 3-pole top. You feel me? So it should send USD CAD to the downside. Should be able to send USD CAD to the downside. So I'll be selling USD CAD, I'll be selling USD CAD. I don't know what pair you guys want us to talk about too. Let me see. What entry and what would
quick
be the
question.
stop loss? Yeah.
Is there any specific pair for the FOMC that you would trade, or any pair works?
I'm
Thanks.
just trading Nasdaq today, and I'm watching the rest of the pairs. But I'm likely to take sells on USD CAD too now. I'm likely to take sells on USD CAD. Here, I think 50 pips should do. So let's take sells on USD CAD to stop loss here. 1 point. I think it's on the screen. You guys can see the screen. This should be your stop loss, your entry now, and your TP here. Right? It's on the screen, very clear. So sell USD CAD to now. Sell USD CAD to now. I'll be using 10 lot size on this. I'll be using 10 lot size on this. That means if I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose $3,000. The risk has to be calculated. Right, the risk has to be calculated. And if I'm going to win this, I'm going to win $5,000. So yeah, let's see. GBP USD. I think buys, but I'm not taking the buys. But I think GBP USD should buy. USD CAD, I'm in sales already. And for NAS 100 to buy stops at 11, it's here, 11,570. That's going to be my main trade for today. my main trade for today. $3,000 for 5,000 cool catch maybe. Okay, so gold has retested the MA. That means you should be looking for it to be closing some partials right on gold. We can't see the screen. I think it's your problem. It's a problem from your side, not mine. This was what I was talking about on DXY. We are going to see a pullback to the downside. NAS 100 should push up. Great. The buy stop is at 11,570. Buy stop is at 11,570. USDCAD to sell, stop loss and TP. I think someone can, someone who sees it can type it on the screen. Always, what about Bitcoin? Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. I made a prediction the last time, and I'm not changing my direction for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still bullish to me, right? Though it's fallen, blah blah blah, it's still bullish to me. Still bullish to me, at least to the level, to this level. We should have a retest because price has broken out. We had an impulse. Price broke out here. We had an impulse. There should be a correction to this side to retest the whole impulse. That's at 28k somewhere here. 28k somewhere here, and we would keep falling. That now makes it a perfect downtrend like this. Lower lows, lower highs, lows, highs. If it doesn't break above, the lows continues. That's what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin 800 pips, right, to catch. Just find a good entry. For the entry, I don't know, it could happen today. Who knows? It could even happen today. It could happen today. Who knows? Who knows? The only reason why we are using buy stops is because it's FOMC. FOMC, we don't trade with, with current market order unless you had a better entry. Because listen, price can price can go up, come down, go up, come down before it gets to the real direction. That's FOMC for you. I've been trading FOMC for a long time, so there's a bit of experience. So you always want to get the move at the breakout point, and mostly for FOMCs, price are always kind of consolidating, right? Price are always kind of consolidating. So you want to get the move at the right time. If GBP USD is buying, Euro USD is buying, odd USD, you should be looking for buying opportunities. You don't need to ask me this. Same thing as if I'm looking for sales on odd USD card and you see USD JPY, you should also be looking for selling opportunities. This is something that every trader should know. So if I'm saying I'm looking for sales on USD CHF, you should also be looking, if I say I'm looking for sales on USD CHF, basically you should also be looking for sales on USD card, on USD JPY. You don't need to ask me. Same applies to USD ZAR. So I banned Samuel. I've already answered your question. I'm not going to odd USD. I've already shown you what to do. All right. So the news comes in 20 minutes, I think. In 20 minutes, I think. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Elvis, quick question while we wait for the news. Can you explain just a quick one? I mean, if you want to do that, it's another time. What the meaning of when a news is coming out and they have expected, actual, and previous. I don't understand the signs of when they put it for me. So is the sign when it goes higher and low, actual to the expected?
Okay, great question. So this is the actual. That means the actual news that's coming. It's not yet in, and this is a forecast. Forecast is a kind of prediction. Made by Forex factory analysts. They have the analysts and they just give out these figures. So always ignore this figure and treat these figures as if it's just someone's assumption, right? So today they don't have any assumption for us. Previous is the previous what happened, the result that happened last month. You get, so last month was, I think, May. So you would see May here, May's results here, what they think will happen today. That is a forecast. That's always here, right? And this is what would come out, the news that will come out today. We have one here, we have another one here. I think this is going to be where the manipulations will be when the news. I'm expecting a negative news though, but I think this would be where those that have kind of entered the market already would be seeing a lot of choppy movement before their real direction happens. So the first 30 minutes, you don't do anything, you just watch what happens. Remember, you don't want to be the first person to get into the market. You always want to be the first person to make money. Don't be the first person to make to get into the market. Wait for all the manipulations to end, all the noise to end, and the clean part would be here at this news. So this can be negative. If this becomes negative, it even gives you a clear direction of the market, that if market is negative, I'm looking for buys here, I'm looking for sells on this pair. You get it? Elvis, please, how would
Thanks, Elvis.
the current global market reduce inflation rates? I'm not the president of USA. I think that question should be directed to him. I'm just a financial trader. I first caught an SL on gold. Let me explain that setup. Price retested, they retested their strong resistance. So once price kind of broke below this, I took some sells, and what happened? Price came to my entry. I didn't move stop loss to entry because I didn't make enough profit. Then we got wicked out and price came back here. This candle closed. I'm like, okay, let me just give it another shot, and good profit. So that's that on gold. That is that on gold. That is that on gold. All right, so news gets in 19 minutes. In 19 minutes. In 19 minutes. In 19 minutes. If price breaks above this, we would see some continuation to the upside. In 19 minutes, let's see what happens. US30, I don't know, it's still consolidating. I would want to see price break above this whole level on US30. Let price break above this whole level, this whole line, right? If price can break above this line, I would see US30 come here today, right? I wouldn't be surprised seeing US30 coming to 31,600. It's all patience, right? Because we are still consolidating, kind of consolidating. And if you are going to use trend lines, right? Going to use trend lines. You can see the trend lines will be somewhere here, right? So we need to see a breakout of this trend line. There's not going to be any confirmation here. A break, it could be a break retest or a break reversal, then market pulls up, breaks here, consolidates a bit till that 130 news comes in, then we see price moving up. That's my bias on US30, but I want to wait to see what happens. I'm not bearish on US30 today. I just want to see some clean candles. Always, when does the event start? It starts in 17 minutes. 17 minutes. USDCAD sells. I never said sell stops. What are you guys watching? What coin is good to buy now? No coin. Don't buy any coin. Only cryptocurrency coin.
How long does the US the news last for?
The news should last, I think,
said,
for the whole night. FOMC news lasts for the whole month.
wow, okay.
NFP news lasts for just 2 hours. NFP news lasts for just, I think, 1 hour. 1 hour till New York session, right? And CPI news lasts for 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, right? Mostly 2 hours. And interest rates news lasts for the whole night. FOMC is for the whole night. So if you don't get an entry now, you may get an entry throughout the night, right? So just that's why I always use buy stop, sell stops during FOMC news, because you want to await more confirmation. Because if price gives you more confirmations here, when it breaks this red line, you can drive this whole thing till the end of the night. You can be in your bed and be seeing money and be smiling. But if you are not patient enough and you take a buy here and price kind of reaches to this level, man, it would be, I don't know, a disaster or something. Are we buying NAS 100? What are you guys watching? Someone has even typed NAS buy stops. You are still asking me, are we buying? No, we are selling. I don't know what some of you are watching now. All USD will be a sell now. I never said all USD will be a sell. All USD, I said if GU is buying, if XXX USD is buying, that means all pairs with XXS, GBP USD, all USD, all of them should buy. I think some people shouldn't, even trade on live accounts. Get some mentorship, practice before you involve your money. Okay, so I think EU should be confirmed. EU should be confirmed, right? We are still waiting for buy stops to be activated, right, on EU. Let me check the kind of pips that we may have. Wow. $70, but let's target, let's say 50. Let's say we want to target 50. And our stop loss would be 30. Let's see. All right, so this should be my buyers on GU2. Buy stops at this price. Look on the screen. I don't know if it's clear. Someone with clear eyes should type it. Buy stops here at this price. TP here and stop loss. In case it gets activated, in case it gets activated. In case. Always, if the interest rates is increased, will USD sell? If it's increased, USD would buy. Dollar would be strong, basically. And if dollar is strong, that means any pair are trading against dollar should be weak, right? But like I said, I'm expecting a negative, interest rates. I'm expecting a negative. It got leaked, but I don't know if they are going to change it because it's a decision. They've already made this decision. It's just like you writing an exam. You're expecting your results. The results would be, you know, would be would be ready, but just that you haven't. Just like WAEC result, or is it BEC or WASI? The results would be out, but you just have to now check it. So the results are already out, and this is just a time for us. We retail traders, institutions know. They already know whether it's going to be positive or negative. I think one institutional trader leaked it. That's why I said the news has been leaked.
Elvis, when you say negative, does that mean that there will be hike in the interest rate, or there will? I mean, what
When
do you
it's
mean by negative?
when it's negative, that means decrease in USD. USD becomes weak, and if USD
Okay.
becomes weak, that means USD XXX will fall, and basically XXX USD would what? Would buy.
Okay.
Did you get it? Guys, listen, I can't trade every pair. Alright, I can't trade every pair. I can't trade every pair. Right, I come here and trade what opportunities that I see. So I don't know those asking me, always trade this, trade that, man. Chill up. Chill up. Chill out.
Hello, Dr. Elvis.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm listening. What's up?
Okay, sorry, I wanted to ask something. Whenever you want to see the negative or the positive of the FOMC, how will you know it? Because using the
It's here.
Forex
Forex
factor, you don't see
factories. You see it at
numbers
the
of
actual, where the actual is.
it will come.
You see it. It will come
Okay, sir. Thanks.
in 10 minutes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
10 minutes to the news. Like I said, this is what I'm expecting on NAS 100. We should wait for buy stops, right? Look at what is happening. This is what we want to avoid. That's one of the things I want to avoid. Dollar is weak. If the dollar is weak, it means gold should sell. That's what I'm expecting, and that was why I took the gold sales. So listen, if you're in this gold trade, move stop loss to entry. Where is it? If you're in this gold trade, move stop loss into entry. Move stop loss into entry. This stop loss into your entry at break even. If you're going to continue to hold, all right, do that. Because if the news comes out positive, if the news comes out positive, I wouldn't be surprised seeing gold go to 1853. Like what happened here. Look at what happened here. Price didn't get to the support. Price came here, rejected, created an M formation, came back here, Man, this week has been in a kind of consolidating week. If you don't have patience, man, you're going to. So let's see how the news goes. In 8 minutes, the news will come out. In 8 minutes, the news will come out. In 8 minutes, the news will come out. Let's see how the news turn out. Let's see the turnout of the news. USDCAD breaks resistance. Nope, I don't think so. It's actually good to sell USDCAD now. Listen, like I said, there's going to be a lot of noise before the real move comes in. There's going to be a lot of noise. It's up to you to now ignore those noise. It's up to you as a trader. GU, I'm looking for buys. EURUSD, I'm looking for buys, but we actually use buy stops. So let's see what happens. So 3 trades so far. Yeah, 3 trades so far. I don't need to tell you the figures, but I think everyone sees it on my screen. Ignore the noise. Ignore the noise on USDCAD. Ignore the noise. I'm in with 10 lot size. Like I said, if I win this trade, I'll make $5,000. If I lose this trade, I would lose $3,000. Man, I'm still not well. I'm still not. I don't feel well. I don't feel well at all. All right, so news in 6 minutes. Let's see how it goes. News in 6 minutes. Let's see how it goes. We are looking at Nasdaq. We took USDCAD buy, sell straight, and I think there's one trade EURUSD. So let's see how they all go. Good luck to us. News comes in 5 minutes. Are you buying US30? Nah, we wait on US30. We wait on US30. I like the move though, but I still want to see some more confirmations. Though I bought, but that's my personal, kind of risk. But for public, this is what I said on gold. Move stop loss to entry. Leave it. We can even have this. Right? We may even have this, heads and shoulders. But let's see. So close, take gold profit or move stop loss to entry, and go your way. USDCAD also running, a bit good. So news in 3 minutes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the news goes. Right, USDCAD doing well, not bad. If I'm able to hit this, that's 5K for me. Let's see. All right, 2 minutes to the news. Let's see what happens. Right, let's see what happens. Let's see. This is it. Here we go. Federal funds rates. What's going to happen? All right, it's not yet in. Gold, beware if you are still holding. Nasdaq, US30. Let's see. I'm on Nasdaq though, so let's see what happens with Nasdaq. USDCAD sell. USDCAD sell. USDCAD sell. All right, so NAS looks like we may, we may kind of stop loss may buy stores may kind of get, be activated. In 1 minute, news comes in 1 minute. Wow. If you don't have, a kind of, if your heart is not good, please, leave the streams. Leave the streams. USDCAD, let's see what's happening there. Oh, nice. Okay, now let the noise begin. Let's check on Nasdaq too. Has it? No, it's not activated yet. All right, Nasdaq, please. Okay, Nasdaq activated. Whoa! Oops. Oops. All right, let's still wait on Nasdaq. Ouch. Activated and went to the downside. Now let's wait for a clear entry. A clear entry. Ooh. Straight to my stop loss. Yes. Oops. All right, let's see. Still holding. Let's see what happens to it. Nasdaq be nice. Wow. Buy stops on EURUSD. Let's see. USD still in little profits. Nas got activated and kind of coming back to entry or something. Let's see what happens. Like I said, the first 30 minutes of the news would create a lot of noise. A lot of noise, a lot of noise, a lot of noise, a lot of noise. But I hope we don't hit stop loss. If we hit stop loss, man, I will be done for the day. Let's look at the news. Was it negative or was it positive? Okay, the news was positive. Wow. The news was positive. So that means we are looking for, the news was positive. That means USD is still strong, right? I was expecting a negative news. That means USDCAD is still strong. Close USDCAD now. It's still strong. USD is still strong. So close USDCAD now. Close USDCAD now, guys. And let's see with NAS 100. Let's see with NAS 100. Listen, if the news, how do I know that the news is going to be, a kind of, I don't know, a kind of a kind of a positive news or a negative news? This is what we use, the actual and the previous, right? If the actual is kind of, lesser than if the previous is lesser than the actual, that is to tell you that, we are kind of having a positive news, right? And if the actual is greater than the previous, that means we have a positive news. If the actual is lesser than the previous, that means we have a negative news. So we have a positive news. I was expecting a negative news. So yes, definitely we are going to hit stop loss on Nasdaq. Definitely, 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 definitely. All right, so this was a bad one. I'm not taking any second entry or something. The news is negative. That means USD card should be positive. It should buy and stock sell, crypto still crash. So I wouldn't be surprised seeing Bitcoin go to 19-18K now. Rates increase more, which is bad. Yes, bad for markets. Bad for markets. But yet, let's still see. I hit stop loss on NAS 100. Right, I hit stop loss on NAS 100. Oh, are you going to take another entry? Nah, come on. So close USD card. If you took it, I think close it. Close. I don't know what other did we take. Check TP. Go TP. No, close go 2. Close gold 2. Right, so this is it. We were almost about to hit TP1 and market reverse, so that's it. Yes, so I think I didn't get it right. I was expecting a negative news, meaning buys on US30, all stock pairs, and sells on USD pairs, but nope, markets. The news came for a buy, and we are positive on USD card. So USD JPY is going to buy, USD card, like you can see, it's buying. USD CHF is going to buy. NAS 100 is going to sell. Stocks is going to crash. Crypto is going to crash. This is going to be a market, disaster, a big market disaster in the market, right? So the news came out positive. I wasn't expecting a positive news today. I was expecting negative. Perhaps they changed the leaked news or something. There are gaps created in the market. Yes, but man, it is what it is, bruh. It is what it is. All right, so that will be that for me. I think I'm done today. News was negative, but we would be waiting for the second news. I think this one, the second news, this one, right? 1:30. We have another news, right? So this was the noise. The noise is still going on. We may catch the real direction of the market. This could be, listen, this could be FOMCs. There are two news actually. There's one, the projection, and there's two. The projection is where the rate is released, and there's the conference that's going to release in 23 minutes or 22 minutes. If that comes out negative, market will change from being sells to buys, right? And if that comes out positive, market will change from buys to sells, or market will keep selling. That means it's very dangerous for cryptocurrencies. It's very dangerous for Bitcoin. It's very dangerous for coins. If the next news comes out negative, trust me, Bitcoin is going to go to 15k is even possible. 15k is even possible. 15k is even possible. Even possible. So let's see. All right. So this is it. We hit stop loss today. Buy stops got activated and change direction. So let's wait for the next news in 22 minutes. If anything, I should send a signal. Yes, doesn't mean gold will be selling. No, let's wait for the next news. Let's wait for the next. Yes, it means gold should be selling, right? Gold should keep on pushing down. Gold should keep on pushing down. So let's wait for the next news. We should see if the next news comes out, like I said, if the next news comes out positive too, is very dangerous for stocks, cryptocurrencies. Everything is going to crash. And if the next news comes out negative, it's very good. Market would keep selling to this point and reverse to the upside, right? So bad day in office, right? Bad day in office. I'll close the live streams now. We would see with the next news that will come in, I think, 20 minutes. We would see with that one. Stay blessed and God bless everyone.